The S21 series are great phones. I would recommend them to people, but I would not buy it. I'm Rio Gion and welcome to the channel. We're talking top of the line specs at the moment of the video, so Snapdragon 888, Exynos 2100, which is rumored to beat Snapdragon this time, so those Exynos fans can rejoice after years of anger for paying more money to buy inferior phones. Lots of RAM, anywhere between 12 to 16 gigs, which is like desktop level RAM, so that's pretty cool. Storage wise is pretty good too, 128 to 56, tops out of 512 gigs. So if you have great specs, I'm pretty sure this is probably like the 10th or 100th time you hear somebody talking about specs for the phone, so I'm gonna cut that one short. So I think I stalled long enough. Here's why I won't buy it. There's no micro SD slot. The only real reason for me to upgrade from my Note 9 is the specs and storage. Besides the usual phone usage like texting, going on the internet, I mainly treat my phone as an emulation station. I love playing retro games on phones that's compatible and emulating smoothly. ROM takes up lots of space. Well, depending on how you plan on carrying them. Personally, I plan on carrying entire libraries of games for consoles, if I can. The only time when I would actually cherry pick out the games is when the ROM size is too big for entire libraries, which means I need lots of storage. Not having micro SD expansion means I am now limited to the number of things I can store based on the hardware of the phone. Now, I know there's a number of things that I can store, like USB thumb drives or cloud storage, but I don't know if emulators can read ROM off of cloud storage, and carrying around an external hard drive is annoying to say the least. No matter how good the specs are, I don't see myself getting the phone if it doesn't have expandable micro SD. I have a 512 SD card and it's getting kinda full, which I'm not surprised, but there is a small number of people like me, which is why I actually recommend this phone to other people. Honestly, I think this lineup is great. It's much better than last year. Pricing is pretty good too. You lose the charger and the headphones, then you save about $200 or so. So I guess you can use the money that you save to buy chargers and headphones if you don't have them lying around. Thing about the charger is that the phone requires certain chargers to be optimal, and not having the charger seems like they're trying to nickel and dime you. But this is the world we live now, so you have to accept that fact, or you vote with your wallet and not buy the phones. But I don't think you're going to do that, because here's the thing, your friends or neighbors have the latest device, so you should too, am I right? Anyways, as much as some of us hate the current smartphone trends is not going away, we are just gonna have to accept things the way they are unless something really big happen. If not, it's not gonna change. Manufacturers will continue to take away stuff and then charge us money to get them, but that's not a rant for another day. Anyways, it's a great line of the phones. I would recommend it to people, especially the S21, because it's cheaper. It has most of the stuff that people would want to use. If you're new, click subscribe, the bell, thumbs up for more content. You guys stay awesome.